Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, this is crazy that it's so much news coming out about this man, y'all. I say again, when I started these Daily Dose of Diddy segments, I didn't think I was going to be actually having a story or a video to do on him every single day, y'all. And for the past few days, like it's been like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I think I might get a break from Diddy. And then as soon as I finish one video, then here goes something new coming up, which is what just happened because right now I just finished my daily dose of Diddy video that I'm going to post today on April 3rd, 2024. So as soon as this, while I'm finishing up that video, then I see this right here about Cassie cooperating with the feds. So I didn't see that until just now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my Diddy story. This gonna be the daily dose of news for April 4th, 2024, because y'all they just coming so fast with it. Tomorrow it's gonna be something else. But by the time April 4th get here, it's gonna be something else, y'all. So, but I'm making this video to post to YouTube. This gonna be my daily dose of Diddy for April 4th. So, anywho, y'all, Cassie cooperating with feds and pro others talking as well. This is crazy. So let me let y'all know I'm reading this from TMZ. So let's get on with the article, y'all. So it says Diddy's ex, Cassie, has been in touch with the authorities in a federal investigation. Not just that, we're told she's cooperating, as are others who've sued him. Sources with direct knowledge tell us Cassie is among the witnesses the feds have been in contact with in connection with the Diddy investigation. We're told she's been working with investigators for past several weeks, presumably even before Diddy's homes were raided. Given the timing, it seems Cassie may have helped the feds establish probable cause to get a judge to sign off on a search warrants on the search warrants. I'm sorry, y'all. Other women, we're told, have also been in contact with federal investigators. We don't know what Cassie has told the feds, but presumably it mirrors the lawsuit she filed against Diddy, in which she alleged he forced her to have sex with multiple male prostitutes, raped her, beat her, and plied her with drugs and alcohol over the course of their relationship. Okay, and this is a screenshot of the of the court document. Okay, so let me get on with the article, y'all. So she also alleged he engaged in sex trafficking. Diddy denied her claims, but settled a day after she filed her lawsuit. As we all know, Cassie was in a long-time relationship with Diddy for about 10 years before they split in 2018. Her current husband is Diddy's former trainer. I wonder how that happened. Okay, let me get back to the article. Okay, so it says unclear at this point which of the other women have also been cooperating with the feds. We also don't know if Diddy's ex-employee Rodney Jones has also been interviewed at this point. Diddy has called the allegations against him and the raids a witch hunt, but now he hasn't been arrested or charged with the crime. So yeah, y'all, this just oh, I see this right here. Let me get back. I did a story on that yesterday, so I might need to go back and update it because I don't know. That looked like it was just a rumor. But anyway, y'all, I'll do what I need to do with that. But let me get back with this. So, you know what I'm saying, y'all? That's why I said that we're really watching the downfall of Diddy because it's a done deal for him. Anytime now, like I said, and I still do believe that they're just excessively, they haven't charged this man with anything yet. So in the way that they're kind of going about things and how excessive they've been with this entire thing, it's just been a bit much. Yeah, I can understand we talking about sex trafficking and we talking about all of that other stuff, but at the end of the day, you have all of these politicians and all this out here with sex trafficking, sexual abuse charges, not even charges. accusations. And you know what I'm saying? You don't have this excessiveness going on with them like what's going on with Diddy right now. So they're determined they're going to take him down. You know, like I said in one of the other videos, I don't know who he pissed off or, you know what I'm saying? If it just is what it is, but he's no longer being protected. That's just how I feel. He's no longer being protected. He's been he's been protected for so long, for so many years. He thought that he could continue, I mean, that he was going to continue getting away with the stuff that he's been getting away with it because he was allowed to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not the only ones out here. This stuff that we hear, you know what I'm saying? This stuff people in the industry be knowing this stuff for a fact. So people, just like I said with the same thing with the R. Kelly situation, people been knew what R. Kelly was doing. But then as soon as the charges came and the mute R. Kelly thing came, then you had all of these artists that acting like that this was their first time hearing this about this man, that they never knew nothing about this man. All of a sudden, y'all want to take off songs you did with the man 10 and 15 years ago. All of a sudden, you want that version of the song taken off of your album. Or, you know what I'm saying? And all of that, you don't want anything to do on your album with R. Kelly. And then, just like I said, a whole lot of those situations, those songs were done probably 10 plus years ago. So he done already made you a hit and you been already paid so many times over for it. So for you taking him off of your album or off of that song or whatever right now, that what was, I mean, well, I guess he wasn't going to continue to get paid for it. I guess that was that's what that was about. I'm not absolutely certain, but now it's making sense to me since I'm saying it. But but the point is that they always know what these people are doing. They always know what they're doing. They're just not out here just doing dirt and doing stuff and just getting away with it. They're getting, they're being protected until they're no longer being protected. And when they're no longer being protected, then stuff like this happens. Like what's going on with Diddy right now. You see what I'm saying? Look how long they protected R. Kelly. You see what I'm saying? And if they could, they probably still would be protecting him. But somebody had to be the downfall because R. Kelly ain't the only one that was doing what R. Kelly was doing. He's definitely not the first, not the last, and wasn't the only that was doing that. You have so many people in the industry, so many people with power. You hear what R. Kelly said that if they, pretty much they had 30 years to get him. It's too late. And as soon as he said that, they came and got him and they locked up. They locked him up and he's still locked up right now doing 30 years. So, you know what I'm saying, y'all? He was protected all of that time. And they get so used to being protected. And once that protection is over, once they won't, they can't do anything else for you, it's just kind of crazy. So, yeah, so like what they're doing, like I said, as far as they're taking this, he definitely is going to jail or something. And then it's kind of because I mentioned in a video, the one that I'm about to post to YouTube today. Well, it's gonna be yesterday by the time y'all get this video tomorrow. That was tight. I hope y'all caught on to that. That was tight. But anywho, y'all, um, so yeah, hold on, I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, and then you know what I'm saying? Like I said in those videos, when they, thinking about how the excessive force they use to go into Diddy's houses and just how everything we're hearing right now is Diddy did this, Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is Diddy. It's like back in the 80s with the crack epidemic. Everything was crack. Everything was crack. The reason for everything was crack. You know what I'm saying? Either because he smoked it or he sold it, whatever. But the reason for everything was crack. So that's kind of what it's looking like now with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like everything Diddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about with that bogus news. Like, him propositioning a man or something like that, a grown man. You know what I'm saying? That stuff like that. I ain't caring about not really caring about that type of stuff like that. But this stuff right here that I'm talking about is the stuff that I am caring about. But like I said, y'all, they just going excessively with it. But what I was thinking about that I think I lost my train of thought with was that now when they went up in his, raided Diddy's houses, it's a lot of talk about the reasons why they really went up in there. So, you know what I'm saying? They know that he have, like people say, freak off parties. So they also know that a lot of those events and a lot of stuff that take place at those events were recorded, and that Diddy has hold of those recordings. So they were saying that, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing about the raid was really to protect politicians and other powerful people who may have been, at a freak off and that was recorded and little stuff like that. So when you think about that, because think about Jeffrey Epstein's situation. Now, Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein was a powerful man himself. And he only dealt with powerful people. We done seen royalty. Who was that? Prince Andrew or whatever. I think he even lost his, thing to the throne or whatever. But I think that all he was dethroned. I guess for a prince. Does that go like that? But whatever it is, he was a royal, and he got tied up in the Jeffrey Epstein, all of that stuff because he was sued and charged and all of that. But now when they locked Jeffrey Epstein up, you know what I'm saying? We keep talking about this Jeffrey Epstein list, and like I said in one of those other videos, we will never see no real Jeffrey Epstein list because there's too many powerful people on it. You think we're gonna see that list? Please don't hold your breath and wait for that list because you're gonna be in the ground dead for about 20 years before we even get an inkling of who's really on the list, on a real list, not the list that been kind of circulating around and all of that. Not that list. I'm talking about the real list. And y'all see what they did with Jeffrey Epstein. Like they locked him up. He was charged. They locked him up. He was, the last thing I heard is that Jeffrey Epstein was going to talk. And then the next thing I heard after that, he committed suicide, quote unquote, well, I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube. He was unalived, he unalived himself, is what they say. But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, just kind of figure that that's not the case. That's not what really happened with Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein, he didn't do that to himself. Somebody else did that to him because they wanted to make sure that he couldn't talk, that he couldn't say anything. You see what I'm saying? So we talking about Diddy going, they doing all of this, and that man end up going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Not to be, just like I say all the time, I don't like the man. I can't stand the man or any of that. I don't want to see that type of ill will go. You know what I'm saying? Don't, at least be fair. You know what I'm saying? At least be fair. And I can't stand this dude, y'all. I'm serious. I cannot stand Diddy. I cannot stand Diddy. But you know what I'm saying? At least be fair with the man. But at the end of the day, he's a powerful, rich black man. So, and then he was a part of the Billionaire Boys Club. You see what I'm saying? So, with all that he has going on right now, they kind of knocked him out that spot, but he's still a millionaire. He's still rich. But yeah, I don't he's no longer a billionaire, but it's just all crazy, y'all. It's just all crazy. So, just like I said, we'll continue to see where this goes. But I seriously think that he's gonna end up going to jail. They're doing all of this. They're doing all of this. So he gonna end up going to jail. That's what's gonna end up happening. So, anywho, y'all, before I even get a chance to even post the video that you guys, the post the video about Cassie and the feds, Cassie working with the feds, here we are out here with another story. Now, this one, just like I said, I wasn't going to be, speaking up on every single, Diddy whatever's that they come out with every day. Just the ones that, just the stories that I kind of want to add my 2 cents to. So, instead of making a whole separate video, I'm just gonna add this video onto the one that I just made, and we can have two daily Diddy news stories for today or whatever. But yeah, y'all. So there's something right here that I want to put my 2 cents in, because did they make that Surviving R. Kelly documentary before or after R. Kelly was charged and jailed? You know what I'm saying? Or did they make that, like, did they make that documentary off of the accusations? But that's what I'm saying. What did they find in Diddy's house when they raided that man's house? They must have found something in there. Well, I think I the video that I believe that I did earlier yesterday, I think that I may have saw something. But anyway, like I was about to say, the difference with Diddy and R. Kelly at this point, as far as I know, is that there definitely was evidence of what R. Kelly was doing. There definitely were videotapes, of what he was doing, even to the point where, you had one or two circulating around in the public that everybody in the hood, you know what I'm saying, is seeing this tape. So, but if Diddy, did they find did they find video, did they find recordings? Because just like I said in one of them other videos, if this man was having freak off parties, and with his status, and the type of people, his friends, and his celebrity friends, everybody's high profile. So imagine, you know what I'm saying, one of those videos, just end up coming out, and you see, you know, I can't even think of any names right now, but any of these politicians, or, somebody that's high profile, they're not gonna want their stuff coming out. That's the same thing, like I was saying with with this Jeffrey Epstein list. And that's why Jeffrey Epstein was unalived. He did not do that to himself. I don't care what anybody say. He did not do that to himself. He did that. They wanted to get rid of Jeffrey Epstein because they didn't have to worry about him talking. So they didn't have to worry about their secrets coming out. And then, just like I said, everybody keep talking about this list, but by the time we, the public, by the time we see this list, that list gonna be so butchered up and chopped up, and names gonna be removed, and you know what I'm saying? Probably gonna add some names just to set people up or whatever, y'all. But I don't think that we'll ever see the actual list, because if we were going to see the actual list, we would have seen it by now and not still be asking to see it. And it's been about what, a year or over a year? You know what I'm saying? At this point, whoever's still asking to see the list pretty much begging for it, because they're not gonna show us that list. But anyway, y'all. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So let me read this, y'all. So Diddy federal probe, Hollywood and documentary raise multiple in works. The ongoing Diddy legal saga is getting a documentary treatment, and it's going to happen several times with several companies. TMZ has learned multiple industries. Y'all know what the deal is. Okay. Multiple industry sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ producers at various production companies in Hollywood and the UK have been scrambling to put together long form documentary films covering Diddy's drama, everything from the civil lawsuits to the federal raids. Okay. We're told the outreach to ramp up production for most of the docs began immediately after raids in LA and Miami, which isn't surprising as the Fed's execution of search warrants happened on live TV. I almost bit my tongue, y'all. I caught that right on time. Okay, so let me keep on going, y'all. Making it more of a national spectacle and prompting folks to pay close attention to all the fallout. Our sources tell us at least five production companies have been contacting various people who are or once were in Diddy's orbit. Everyone from former Diddy dancers to execs at Bad Boy Records as well as producers who worked on MTV's Making a Band. We're told producers have also reached out in an attempt to secure interviews with former Diddy protege Aubrey O'Day, ex security guards, former assistants, and his ex girlfriends, including Cassie, who sued the mogul before settling out of court. Of the five possible docs in the work, we know at least one is underway, courtesy of ABC News Studio for Hulu, plus a few more from UK production companies. While Diddy has yet to be charged with anything, he is still facing a series of civil lawsuits, several of which touch on similar claims. The hip hop mogul has denied all allegations. The case may still be the case may be still unfolding, but we don't blame documentarians for wanting to get a head start on the story because it sounds like this thing is just ramping up. Stay tuned. Yeah, we are. I'm staying tuned because I just don't. I don't know, y'all. Just like I say, I don't. I don't like this man. I don't like. I just don't. But I do feel that it's a bit extra with him right now because I'm even thinking about R. Kelly. Did they raid? I just can't think. I need to pull all of that up, but I can't remember seeing or hearing anything, even if he was raided. Which I'm thinking. I think that he was. I think I do remember hearing that. But I don't think they went up in this house the way they went up in this man house. I don't think they went up in R. Kelly stuff like this, like how they went up in in his stuff and the stuff that R. Kelly was doing. He didn't have trafficking charges. I don't think. I need to pull R. Kelly's charges up because I really don't know. Or I know he did some jacked up stuff, but I really don't know exactly what his charges are. So I need to pull him up and find that out. But yeah, y'all, this is just crazy. This, you know what I'm saying? All of these new young celebrities, especially the ones who just came into stardom, not the ones who, you know what I'm saying, not the kids of celebrity parents because you've been in the industry. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about y'all ones that's just now coming into the industry. Y'all better pay attention to all this stuff. Y'all better pay attention to all of this. So, at the end of the day, when you in that industry, don't nobody have your back. Don't know, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody have your back like that because just like I said, once they get sick of you or once you do something that they disagree with or whatever the case may be, then that protection is gone, y'all, and then you're gonna have this type of stuff going on, and people want to make documentaries about you, and just all this stuff, y'all. So but just like I said, y'all, I just saw this and I kind of wanted to put my 2 cent in. So, just added it on to the video that I was going to use for today. But yeah, y'all, that's all crazy. So again, we'll see, what's going on with this because everything just playing out right in front of our eyes. And I'm almost guaranteeing you by the time I finish this video and post it to YouTube, it's gonna be another new Diddy story somewhere. Either a new charge, it's gonna be something about Diddy. So just like I said, I'm not whatever else. Not every time they say something about Diddy, I want to say something about it, but like I said, just the stuff that I find interesting and that I want to add my 2 cents to. So but anywho, y'all, so those are my daily dose of Diddy stories today. I, added two into one because these stories are coming out so fast. But anywho, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my video. I'm out.